Welcome to another episode of Auntie's Advice. I am Auntie Thick, Candlewick, burnt and risen. And on this show, I answer questions psychically that you might be facing in your life where uncertainty exists and you are in need of relief, clarity, or truth. All answers that I get in come from a higher realm of consciousness I like to refer to as spirit. There are only two rules if you choose to have a question answered today. The first is to make sure whatever you ask, it is in fact your business. And the second is to click the link in the description box to come on in the room. Come on in the room. Jesus is my doctor. He administers my medicine in my room. All right. So there is nothing for me to tell you today. Right? We don't have any announcements today, do we? I don't think so. Y'all know what? My energy is very. Oh, I know. I wanted to ask you all a question. My energy is very like I haven't had enough coffee, and I haven't. So I'm gonna drink this coffee. But we're gonna get this show moving. I want to ask you all. Let's talk about it in the comments today. And I'm gonna ask a couple of times so people who come late will also pick this up. I want to know what you all. I was having a conversation with some other spiritual folks, and someone said something very interesting to me. I felt a little weird about it. They said, "I call on my ancestors, but only the honorable ones. Fuck the rest of them." And I thought to myself, like, that's interesting, right? And I know that all of our ancestors were not honorable, not all of them, right? But it led me kind of on this quest of questions. And I have a question for you all today. What is the value of a low vibratory energy to you? Do low vibratory energies have any value? And if so, what is that? When you are like working with your ancestors, and spirit guides, well, let's just keep it to ancestors. We're only going to talk about ancestors. When you're working with your ancestors, do you only call on the ones who were really, really good in this life? Or do you just open yourself up to all of them? Why is that if you do? Why do you do that? But I'm mostly interested in what is the value of a low vibratory energy to you? And if you say low vibratory energies do not have any value to me, I then will question whether you listen to gossip blogs, whether you partake in reality TV where there is low vibratory energy at all. I'm really interested in how we operate in the spirit realm versus how we operate in our daily lives, and if there is true value in low energy. So let's talk about it today. In the meantime, I'm going to hit this bowl. We're going to get these questions answered. I'm so happy that you all are here. If you're returning, I love you. I appreciate you. If you're new here, welcome. We are a family over here on this channel. We are a family on this Facebook page. So if you've come across the page or the video for the first time, give us a like. Subscribe to the YouTube channel. Like us on Facebook, wherever you are. I'm just so grateful to have your eyes and attention for this brief moment in time. Let me show you what we do here. Welcome. Hey, Queensy, welcome.
Hey,
You
Auntie,
were
how are
here
you?
early. I'm so grateful for you. Good
I'm
morning or
grateful
good
for
evening.
you. Good morning to
Can I
you.
look into? Thank you. What
So,
can I look
I
into
wanted
for
to
you?
know what blessings or gifts were heading towards me for this first half of the year, either from the universe or from my ancestors. I know you said a job.
Interesting enough, I think that you are. When we talk about the first half of the year, I'm only looking up to the month of June, okay? Um, I feel like you're going to reach some sort of pinnacle of peace, but I don't think that this happens to you. I feel like relief, like also, confidence comes with this. But I don't feel like this, you actually feel this until maybe the month of May or so. But I do feel like I got a handle on things. I know where things are going. I know where I am. I feel very confident and I feel like I can see. So I have perspective. Almost like I don't want to use the term light at the end of the tunnel because I don't think you will be in a tunnel, but I do feel like I see everything. I see how it's all playing out. But I also hear you saying like my manifestations are showing up. So I think that full body goosebumps, right side of the body goosebumps. So I think that you're going to be very um comfortable in your spirit. Now as this happens, I feel like that's in the spirit. On the outside, I feel like you're going to be moving a lot. There's a lot going on in your reality, but I feel like in your spirit, in your mentality, you are at peace, very much so. Got a hold of things, handling it. So, yeah, I think that you're going to do very well. I want you not to think about it too much, but expect that in May, it's like riding a horse and you're controlling it. Very good energy.
Thank you so much, Auntie.
You are so welcome. Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. It was a gift and a blessing. I look forward to talking to you again soon.
All right, talk to you soon. Have a good
All
day.
right, bye now. Okay, y'all. Let me see what some of you are saying about this energetic thing I asked for. I asked you about. Absolutely, they provide balance. Yvonne said, "Hot girl Vic." Hey, hot girl Vic. Hi, Linda. Okay, I call on all of them because they are a part of me. The value was the lesson learned because they are part of your DNA. I don't call on every ancestor. You can't call on all ancestors anyway. They are selective in life. As above, so is below. This is so true, Santasha. As within, so without. Yes, you can. Your frequency depicts where those ancestors reach concerning you. Okay, and Ebony, you don't converse with your ancestors. Interesting. Okay. I know many people who don't, and neither does Jay Nicole. I don't call on my ancestors. I don't pray to them or do anything spiritual concerning them. I prefer to let them rest where they are. I guarantee you they are not resting. But I do understand. I thank them for protecting me. I only call on my ancestors of the light. Interesting. Now, for those of you who only call on your ancestors of the light, Auntie, not sure if I'm on the stream. Linda, if you want to ask a question, you can click the link in the description box to come on in the room, but otherwise, you are in the live comments. Okay, for those of you who only work with your ancestors of the light or the highest vibrating ancestors, please tell me why. For those of you, I know that Yvonne mentioned that she will work with both ancestors because they provide balance. For those of you who do or don't, please tell me why. I think the misconception is that high frequency ancestors can't also be warriors. They absolutely can be. They absolutely can be. Okay, I'm going to keep reading your comments because I want to know about what you guys feel about the value of low vibratory energies and using them versus just the high vibing ones. Okay, and mostly I'm only interested in ancestors. Mostly interested in ancestors, nobody else. Thank you. We're going to hit this bowl, switch up, flip up this energy, and bring the next person in the room. Thank you. Oh, Miss Shermaine, welcome back. I'm so happy to see you again. What can I look into for you today? I say something. Oh, I can't hear you. Oh, there you
Can you hear
go.
me now?
I can hear you now. I can hear you now.
Okay, my mic was off. Yes, I was asking, what advice do my ancestors have for me?
Okay, I'm gonna assume that there's some sort of high stress here because I keep saying take it easy, but I also heard release yourself from guilt. So you might be holding on. They wow. So you are holding on to some sort of guilt. When I was like, you might be, this person just stepped in and was like, she is. So they checked me real quick. So you're holding on to some sort of guilt for something. You have to release that. I feel like something that you may have done was necessary, but I'm also getting not acceptable, or people might be shunning you because of something that you did. But I'm feeling like it was in alignment with your path, so it needed to happen, whatever that is.
Is
But they're
this
telling me
my
to release. Go ahead.
could this be my spirituality? The path that I choose to.
There are three things.
Okay,
There's spirituality. There's something here about verbal, something that was said verbally to someone.
okay.
I just got. So you might have chopped somebody down with your words.
Hmm.
I'm like, is this mean chop slash? Something about chopping or slashing. Something about that. There are three things. There are words. This it could be the spirituality, but I feel like this is about two of these things that you might be holding some sort of guilt about are in connection to another person or a relationship. So it could be romantic, platonic, familial, whatever. But I feel like two of these things where there's some sort of guilt or a constant thought process happening here, they just said holding you back.
Hmm.
They're also showing me water being poured over you and you releasing something. This almost looks like a baptism to me, but it's not like you being dunked in water. It's like water is being poured over you and you are free or becoming cleansed in some way. So maybe I'm just asking for some clarity, Shermaine. Give me a brief moment here, okay?
Sure.
I just heard she is going to be cleansed of the past. So this is definitely something that happened in the past, okay?
Okay.
They're also confirming for me that they are walking with you, but they just showed me three people who walk one behind the other. All of these people are in white. Every time some they all show up in white for you. These are very spiritual and they're all women.
Hmm. Okay.
And I know every time you come on, I always mention Haiti, but I feel like these women are Haitian. You know, I gotta stick with it. I'm gonna. They told me we are Caribbean women. Isn't Haiti in the Caribbean? They are telling me like they are both. They are. They just told me you are right.
Okay.
I don't know if you have access to your family tree, but I think some of your roots come from Haiti.
Okay.
If in fact they do, your Haitian ancestors are the ones who work with you and walk with you. But I feel like they're doing some. They're helping you cleanse something from your past. They want you to release the guilt, and they also want you to take a load off. Like, be easy, relax. There's some sort of stress going on here. But I feel like these. There's one in the front with a big voice. This one is they're working on your behalf, so you're going to be fine, but they want you to
Okay.
relax. I feel like have joy, like do something fun,
Okay.
do something that's going to bring you joy. I feel like it's something very childlike. You should engage in quickly.
Okay.
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 Thank you so much for allowing me to read for you today. It was a gift
Thank
and a
you too.
blessing.
I
I look forward to
appreciate it.
talking to you again soon. You're so welcome. Bye now. Okay, y'all, I'm gonna go back to these comments. Okay. Okay. So, Queen T, I work with my ancestors that helped me along my journey to serve my highest good. Okay. Welcome, Pinky Lee. I'm so happy to see you. Queen T, I stopped watching reality TV, but I do follow gossip blogs. I used to comment, but no longer do, and starting not to read the comments. Actually, it's Africa, possibly Benin, Sierra Leone, Ghana, Nigeria. Most of our Caribbean ancestors mirror those traits. Interesting. Okay, y'all. So thank them for protecting me. So I have posed the question this morning for those of you who are just coming into the live a little later. I would love to have your insight or input on if you communicate with your ancestors, which ancestors do you call on? Do you call on all of them, any of them who are willing to help you, or do you only call on the most honorable, benevolent, and high vibratory ancestors to work alongside you? I'm interested in how you all, if you engage with your ancestors, how you choose which ones you interact with. I personally have, as far as I have been able to connect with and know, I only have one ancestor who has transitioned to a higher realm of consciousness and become a spirit guide, which is what I go to do. But he has become a spirit guide and works alongside of me quite frequently. But I don't believe he is my spirit guide, which is interesting. However, I work with my ancestors pretty heavily, and someone recently made a comment saying that they literally said, fuck the ancestors that were not honorable. And I just thought, I was so taken aback by that perspective that I'm interested in knowing what other people think in reference to their ancestors if they engage with them at all. What is the value to you of a low vibratory ancestral being? If it has any value at all, please let me know in the comments. All right. In the meantime, I'm going to hit this bowl. We're going to flip up, switch up this energy, and keep this train moving. Welcome. All right. Hey, Miss Faith.
Hey,
Welcome. What can I get to for you today?
um, what do you see coming out of my internship this semester, and how can I get myself through it? Oh Lord.
You know what? I feel like the internship, I'm like, is it going to produce a job? No, but it is going to produce some
Mm.
frustration. I feel like you're going to find out about something behind the scenes that you don't like, or the way business is operated or something like that that you don't like. Um, some sort of neglect or some sort of like dismissal is going to come up,
Hmm.
and you're going to be like, what, why do they do that? Why is it like that? And the only answer you're going to get is something like, that's just the way it works, or that's just the way the system works.
Okay.
I'm also like, how does she get through it? You're going to have an ally, some sort of ally or acquaintance that you meet in this process. There might be two of them. Okay. I feel like that's going to be the best thing that comes out of this internship you engage with. Something about the three of you, I feel like you either create something together or you do something to, oh, bottom of the body goosebumps, right side of the body goosebumps, definitely forward progress, definitely coming in the future. So there's going to be some sort of, I just heard pact, like some sort of agreement that's made between the two of you. It's going to create something new. I strongly feel like it could be, I keep hearing the word boutique. So I'm going to say maybe a business, some sort of small niche like business or service being offered. That's going to be the best. This internship is going to give you insight into something. I feel like it's going to piss you off, but you and two other people from that energy might create something. I think that that's pretty damn good.
Yeah.
If getting upset makes you create something new that changes something, that's positive, period.
Yeah. Okay.
But I do think there's going to be some frustration here.
Okay.
Okay.
And also, I did want to tell you because you're asking about the ancestors, and it's not
Yes.
quite ancestors, but I remember I got a private reading from you, and
Mm-hmm.
you said that there was an energy that had been with me um, over a long amount of time. There was another
Yes.
reading that confirmed Jin, and he
Mm.
also confirmed that it was somehow it's used for protection. So with that being said, and same thing you said. So with that being said, just the energies of light energy, dark energy, like you said, light energy can be used, but as well as the dark energy, if it's there for protection, even though it may not be of the same way that the light energy may go about it, as long as you're as long as you're cognizant of that, use it to your advantage, especially in those moments where you feel like you could be going into a some bad energy or other people around you want to take advantage of you. So I've actually taken your advice on that. So
Awesome. Awesome. Thank you for the insight, and I
no
appreciate
problem.
the confirmation.
No problem. Thank you,
All
Auntie.
right. You are so welcome. I'll talk to you soon. Bye now. So, just a little bit of background on that conversation, without revealing her personal information. Um, it has been my experience that dark energies can be valuable. Dark energy can be valuable too. However, it is about you being able to regulate their, what do I want to call it? Involvement in your life, in your work, in your daily dealings. But sometimes dark needs to be available to interact with dark. Now, light can definitely do the same work, but sometimes it's best that the devil be met with the devil. That's all I'm gonna say. Sometimes the devil needs to be met with the damn devil. And I have ancestors who are both light and dark, and I've found them both to be useful, especially when I'm going into environments where I know that people might intend to harm me, especially in those environments. I have some cousins that passed away way too young, and I'm not a fan of fighting fire with fire, but I would like to keep my good energy over here with me and allow the dark to fight among themselves, even if that means on my behalf as well. But anyway, I'm interested in what you all think as well. So please let me know. Hot girl Vic, the only ancestor I call on is Yah. So grateful to know I'm related and can ask and receive. The blood still works. Yes, Lord. Yes, Lord. Hello, Auntie. Hi, CT Vara. Okay, y'all. So I'm gonna keep this. Good evening, T. Michelle Brooks. I'm gonna keep this train moving. I'm gonna hit this bulb. We're gonna switch up this energy. Keep talking to me in the comments. I'd love to know what you think about the value of low vibratory energy. I don't know what this. Okay, feel like it's y'all know like a spider web. That's why I keep feeling like it's on my face. It's weird. Okay, let me hit this ball. Let me clear this energy, J energy, checking energy. Because up in here it could be a spider web that came across my nose. All right. Awesome. Hey there, welcome. What can I look into for you today?
Okay, so January has been good. I've been having fun, but people have been inviting me out and money, and I'm still working on setting boundaries. So I want to look into how is my financial sector gonna go cuz I owe my mother so much money.
Girl. Okay. That's so funny. So first of all, you've gotten a pay increase. You're making more money, and now it seems like you're more worried about money now that you're making a little bit more than you were before. You got to spend it. You got to spend it, put the money out, and expect the money back. Do not stop the flow of your financial blessings because you're afraid that you're not going to have enough. You can be responsible. I also feel like pay your mom back a little bit at a time, but keep paying it. Just make it so consistent. But if it's very small, keep you like a little register so you know like what you're giving out, but give her money constantly. Even if you could do it like every 2 or 3 days, just be like, here's $15, mom. Here's $20 towards that. Just keep it moving, and they're going to keep sending you money in. I don't want you to be concerned about money at all. Now, when it comes to hanging out, I want you to only splurge like once, maybe twice a month, but not all the time. So when you're invited places, don't hold back because of money. As a matter of fact, start doing the money chant if you can in the morning. You know the money chant by King Soon on TikTok. If you don't know it, go to TikTok, look for King Soon. Soon is how you spell it, and he has a money chant. If you do this, I do it in the shower all the time, all the time, especially when I'm spending large bits of money. All of it comes back. I'm like, spirit, okay? Like I cannot not have it. I cannot not have it. But do the money chant, and it's something like ching 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 goes the money tree, and every time a ching money comes to me, it all comes in so abundantly from the top left, right, and up under me. But anyway, find that, memorize it, play it all the time, and the money will continue to come. Also, just be grateful and thankful for the money that you have. When you get money, be like, yes, thank you, more. Just start giving it some abundance, but you're gonna get money in. Like as long as you're putting it out, it's gonna keep coming back to you. And the more that you believe, the more you're gonna get. I'm just tell. I feel like by the month of May, I feel like you're gonna have a little pool. Like you're gonna have a little pool of money, and you're gonna be like, okay, I see you, but don't touch it because something's also going to be happening with, like we had discussed before. There's something going on with a living situation. And I feel like you're going to have the money that you need when whatever comes up happens. So just know that, like, just keep giving thanks, be abundant in your mind. Even if you like, I only got $10, girl, how I'm gonna be abundant in my mind. Okay. Just be like, okay, I got $10. That means that I got $1 to spend, right? Only spend 10% of what you have, if whatever. Just be like, okay, that means I got $1 to spend. Who am I going to give this dollar to? Not what am I going to spend this dollar on, but who could benefit from
Mm.
this money? Okay. Other than you, who can benefit? And if it's your mom, give it to her. If it's somebody on the street, give it to them. Whatever you give with a joyful heart, I guarantee you that shit will be multiplied and sent back to you every time. But you got to do it joyfully. You can't be in your mind like, damn, if I give you $1, because you don't want the spirit to be like, well, damn, if I give her $1. No, like I'm gonna just give you because you need this. Like this dollar might be the difference between, you getting on the bus or walking. Whatever it is, don't worry about how people spend your money. Don't worry if they're using it for drugs or whatever they're using. When it comes to you to give, just give that shit. Period. Just give it. And by the way, I just want to shout out my dad always would give money away. Just he still does. He always just gives money away. And it just always came back to him. And I'd be like, nigga, get that money. $20. We go like to Wendy's. He tipping the lady at the register like it's Wendy's, dude.
Wendy's.
But never without. Just give joyfully and watch somebody's life light up. Just because you decide like I'm gonna give you $1, I'm gonna give you $10. You'll get it back, I guarantee. But you're gonna have a pool of money come May, and I guarantee that. You are so welcome. Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. It's a gift and a blessing. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye. Okay. All right. What we got? Balance. I remember you told me to only ask for my highest good along my journey. This is true. I only feel like that's my mama giving away money, J. Nicole. I only feel like, when you all are on your path, when you are working with your energies, that you only need to ask for the highest good, only the highest good in everything. But let's say, for instance, you're about to walk into a room with people who don't mean you the best good. You want to bring your ancestors. This is me. Let me say me. I want to bring my ancestors in the room who gonna come in that bitch like bullies. Like I wish a bitch would. They waiting to jump. Those are the times that I'm bringing those ancestors with me. When I know I'm walking into a room full of people who do not wish me good, I want the ancestors who gonna walk before me, on the sides of me, and behind me, who wish a bitch would. Who might jump before the shit even go down. Those are the ancestors who I want with me at those times. But I also want my light ancestors with me too, because they're going to whisper in my ear like, don't do that, move this way, go that way. They're going to be very gentle and kind. But I like the bullies too. I like the bullies too. I'm just saying. Balance. All right. I'm going to hit this bow. We're going to flip up, switch up this energy. Okay. We're going to go to commercial really quickly.
My assignment in this lifetime is to tell you and the others the stories of your lives, past, present, and future. Reminding you of the moments you told me to tell you about in an effort to jog your memory, release your grief, stump out fear, and ensure you're on the right path with the right people. Book an appointment below. Let's talk.
All right, y'all. Welcome to the second half of Auntie's Advice. I am Auntie Thick Candlewick, burnt and risen, burnt and risen, burnt and risen. If this is your first time here, I only have 2 rules for you to have a question answered, and that is to click the link in the description box to come on in the room and make sure whatever question you ask, it is in fact your business. Now, I'm going to hit this bowl. We're going to flip up, switch up this energy, and bring the next person in the room. I am going to answer questions psychically that I get from a higher realm of consciousness, from a high vibratory energy I refer to as spirit. You might refer to it as God or the universe or whoever. Okay. And we are going to answer your questions that you might be needing clarity, relief, or some truth with, or where you might be facing some uncertainty in your life. I'm grateful that you're here. I'm grateful that you are interacting in the comments. There is an open question on the floor for today. And that question that we're vibing through and talking about today is, what is your value of low vibratory energies? Do you engage with your ancestors who are not high vibing? And I'm only speaking about the ancestors. I am not talking about any other kind of energies or calling on other kind of spirits. I'm only talking about those who are energetically been connected to your lineage, DNA, and life purpose, honestly, right? So for those energies, do you only call on the high vibing ones, the most benevolent and honorable ones, or do you welcome them all in? And if so, why do you choose what you choose? Okay. So anyway, let's get back to these questions. I'm grateful for you all. Okay. Hey, Krissy. Well,
What's funny?
one of my ancestors was like, I know you was talking about me. I was like, not. They're like, I know you're talking about me. I'm not talking about you. That was so funny though. But anyway, hey, Krissy, what am I looking into for you today?
Let me put on some headphones real quick.
Huh? Say that again.
Headphones.
Oh, okay.
Okay, can you hear me?
I can hear you so well.
Perfect. I wanted to know if what should I do about moving? Should I wait for a housing program to come through, or should I just move?
I think you need to stay in place for right now, at least for the next 3 months. You need to stay where you are. An opportunity is going to present itself. I don't want you to force anything before that time. A man, some sort of masculine or man shows up with an opportunity or something connected to you moving. I want you to wait. I want you to wait. Relax for a minute.
Wait, I'm supposed to go with him?
Spirit just said, get comfortable and hunker down. So there's a masculine energy who's like showing you a place. This is where you're going to go. This is where you need to go. But I feel like I'm walking with somebody who's like a property owner or like a realtor or something. He's showing me, I'm in a kitchen. He's showing me around a kitchen with an island. I just want you to be patient. Something is naturally going to show up for you. I don't think you actually go looking for this. I think somebody is like, something happens and somebody is like, I got the perfect place for you. I heard 3 months, but I just heard April. What's this? January, February, March, April. That's 2 months. I heard April. Spirit just said, prepare yourself for the long haul. I'm like, is she going to stay here for a long time, or is she going to move somewhere for wherever you go next? You're going to be for a very long time. Safe. A lot of greenery, or there's a big yard. There's a big, this is on like a residential street. I'm like, is this a home and apartment? I can't tell. If it's a home, it's going to be like a one level, very short little house. I think that this is a home. I think this is a house.
Who the hell I'm moving in with?
It could be something like there might be an opportunity for you to take over a home from someone or to take to them, but I feel like it's going to be unofficial official or something like maybe rent to own, or you're picking up somebody else's, like I feel like this is not, some part of this feels like a favor, like I'm putting you on, like a favor and putting somebody on sort of deal. I don't know what this is, but I'm gonna just tell you to wait for something to come. Something is naturally going to show up in your reality that's going to usher you into this new place. I strongly feel like it's a one level home.
So I should take it.
Yep.
Who all going with me?
Hmm.
That's the
I don't
scary
see you
one.
with anyone here other than children. This is definitely a home because there's a backyard here.
Ooh, manifestation.
Big front yard. The backyard is smaller than the front yard. There's also a small grill back here. This is a home. You're happy here too. This is going to be some sort of like taking over payments or renting to own or renting a home or something like that. Because I don't feel like this goes through like a closing process and there's a whole lot of paperwork. It's like I got the perfect place for you. You come in, you're like, okay. And then it's just like, okay, that's it.
Is it in the
I'm packing up and I'm
suburbs?
moving. And all of this might happen in a period of like 3 to 4 days.
Is this the suburbs? I hope.
I cannot confirm that, but I will tell you it is a nice residential block.
Oh, I'm on the block.
Safe. It is safe too. One of the kids keeps going to the front, and I feel like they get in trouble a lot for going to the front of the house. Like they keep going out there because there's more going on in the front than in the backyard. So they want to go out there on a bicycle or a bike.
Probably my daughter. She the
I'm
only one that
gonna
got the
tell you
bike.
what's gonna happen too is like I feel like this child is gonna try to run away on the bike to like go be with other kids. Your daughter, if this is your daughter, she's really quite funny.
Mm-hmm.
She's gonna like run away like 2 or 3 doors down to be with the other kids, and when you catch her and find her, I don't feel like she's gonna come back. She's gonna be like, no, like. But anyway, yeah, you do move into a home, but I think you need to stay where you are for right now until the right opportunity shows up for you. Okay.
Okay. Thank you.
Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. It's a gift and a blessing. I look forward to talking to you again soon. Bye. They're like, okay, let's go. Okay. So I guess we have people waiting. I'm going to hit this bowl. We're going to switch up this energy and keep this train moving. Okay. All right. Miss Ariel. Ariel, have I read for you before? I don't think so. Have I?
Yes, ma'am, you have.
Oh,
Yes,
I
you
think you.
have.
Oh, I'm sorry. Well, you're not a newbie, so welcome back. What am I going to look into for you
Hello.
today? Hi there.
Well, just kind of whatever you can pull. I do have a question in reference to a friend that I've known for a long time. Um, does it seem like there will be anything between us?
Let me have that
He's
person's
been on
first name.
and
Put
off
it in
for
the.
years.
It's Will.
Just oh,
What's the name?
I'm
Put it
sorry,
put the name in the
Justin.
private chat so I can see it behind the scenes. You said Justin? Okay. Okay, so give me a brief moment. Let me just pull the energy there and let's see what Spirit has for you, okay?
All right.
Well, first of all, what's your question about this person? Is if anything is going to come of this? That's what you want to know?
Yeah. This go round, yeah. Uh-oh.
Yes, yes. Mm-hmm. This person likes you a lot. Okay, let me tell you what I see here, okay? This makes me like just chuckle. Human beings try to act so tough, but all y'all be fucking cookies. Y'all fucking cream in the middle. Like this part. Okay, so let me tell you, it's kind of like this person may not decide to step up and be like acting like or saying we're in a relationship, right? They might not do that. But if you try to date somebody else, they're going to lose their shit. Now, and it will be indirect. It'll be like they will talk bad about the person who you have interest in. They will misbehave in some sort of way. Um, I literally get complete interference, a complete distraction. Like they will try to ruin the relationship, but they cannot, for some reason, come right. This is you or this person, because I feel like it's on both sides. Spirit just said, okay. So you might also do the same thing. Like if they're seeing somebody, you might talk shit about the person that they're seeing to, or judge the person that they're seeing with friends or whatever. But I feel like cupcakes. They both cupcakes. Like what happens though, Spirit? They are so funny. They're so funny because now they just like broke open a hostess, cupcake with the cream in the middle. They're like so sweet and gooey. So it is so funny. But I feel like there's a lot of back and forth. There's some tough talk here. There's some it is what it is kind of energy, but it's all fake. It's all fake.
Okay.
I just asked directly, is this going to turn into a relationship? Yes. Now, either you two have known each other for 3 years, been going back and forth for 3 years, or this is going to turn into like a 3 year, I just heard commitment. Yeah. I see this person like I feel like this person takes their arm and puts it around your neck and they like bring you in like more like a friend than like a lover or a companion. But this person absolutely is playing this off because they absolutely they don't want you to be with anybody else. They want to be with you. So I'm like, what's the deal here? Oh,
That's what I want to know. So, do I just keep it as like friend level
I
and
want you
like
to
not
allow
get my
whatever
hopes
to
up
show
or
up.
not open up too
No,
much?
let me tell you what I want you to do. I want you to move in accordance with whatever you feel. If you meet somebody, see, let me tell you what the thing is. This person has some other interests. There are other people who are there might be other energies who are interested in this person. I feel like if they put all their eggs in your basket, then they lose this attention that they get over here. There's something about this attention that they like, They don't want to lose it, but they're not interested in connecting with this attention to be like in a relationship with. It's almost like people like me. If I'm in a relationship, they're not going to like me. It's like being an R&B singer. Like nobody can know I have a wife and I'm married. I want everyone to think I'm available type of situation here. Either way it goes, this person is going to, spirit just says settle down. I don't like that term, spirit.
Just not with me. Just not with me. Right.
No, with you. But this is what I want you to do. I want you to keep in natural alignment with what shows up and what you are attracted to. Because I also feel like this person doesn't get serious or become, it's so sad that it has to happen like this so often, but this person doesn't get serious or like break down this kind of exterior, this back and forth thing that they do until they see that somebody else genuinely likes you and that you might genuinely be in relationship with this person. However, you have also created an environment where Jay knows that they can come in and interrupt whatever you have going on, and you'll come over to them. Like you will be with them. So, but I want you to naturally be in alignment, whatever shows up in your reality. If somebody comes towards you, you dig the energy, go with it. Don't hold yourself off. Don't be like, I'm only keeping this friends until you are no longer single. Enjoy the energies that come towards you, discover them, experience them, and then move naturally with where you want to go. Because I feel like if you hold back, if you're like, no, I'm only going to be friends, then you block yourself from opportunity. If you're over here like, I'm only going to date this kind of, then you block yourself from opportunity. So just allow whatever is to show up. But this person is going to be in your reality. There's going to be a commitment and relationship here that I feel like lasts about 3 years. This is so, I wish that people would just be direct, but everybody's so afraid to get their feelings hurt, so they won't be. But that's all that this is about. This is about being hurt or being played or something like that. But that's okay. It'll come around. I'm hot. Okay. Thank you for allowing me to read for you today. It's a gift and a blessing. I look forward to talking to you again soon. I'm going to turn on this fan over here. Let me see if I can get it to come on. You know, we got a whole remote control, and I don't even know where it is for the fan. You got it? Oh, she like, I got the remote over here. Just ask. I could turn it on. Okay, y'all. Let's see what we got. Known, unknown, why? Because like you said, certain vibes call for certain ancestors, right? I am Amund. I hope I pronounced that properly. If I didn't, please forgive my Catholic school education. Okay. I'm still learning about ancestors. Okay, cool, cool, cool. Okay, y'all, we're going to keep this train moving. Let's get to the next person. Thank you so much for being here. I'm going to hit this bowl. We're going to flip up, switch up this energy, and bring the next person in the room. Linda, welcome back. How are you today?
I'm not too bad, thank you, Auntie.
Awesome. What can I look into for you today?
Well, as you know, I've had a few months.
Yes.
And is it going to get better?
2
Am
months.
I going to move?
2 months. 2 months. I want you to hold out for 2 more months. Yes, you're going to see a light at the end of the tunnel. You have 2 more months. And I feel like hang on. Okay. Because I feel like whatever you're experiencing, hang on. Because I feel like I'm holding on to something like as tight as I possibly can, and I'm just like flapping in the wind. Like if I let go, it's over. Hold on, you got 2 months. Hold on tight, 2 months. Now I feel like there's an offer. Somebody is doing like this. There's an offer that comes into you. I also feel like a helping hand. Whatever this offer is, it helps you in some way, and someone is like, release the reins, grab my hand, and I got you. So I feel like somebody's pulling you in with some sort of offer of help. Take it. Take it. I do feel like there's a lot of hesitation here. Like, this, I know for sure, if I hold on here, I can hang on. Like, I'm gonna be okay, at least like this. When this help comes in, you are going to question if you should take it. Take it. It
Okay.
might be attached to a masculine energy. That doesn't mean a man, because I just feel this energy. It feels very, the reason I'm calling it masculine is because it feels a little detached from emotion to me. And it also feels a little less concerned or less excited. It feels very much so like, shut up, just give me your, like, just come on. Like, they don't give me the energy of, please give me the two same size screens here, thank you. It doesn't give me the energy of somebody who is easily excitable, nor does it tell me that this person is going to be nurturing. They're just going to be like, you know, take this help.
Okay.
There's money here, but there's help here. There's some sort of opportunity or chance or something that's coming here. It may be small at first. It might not look like something major, but this is going to work out for you. Go with it. I feel like you go from hanging on and flapping in the wind to walking. So baby steps, walking. I feel like you're back on your feet again, because that's what I feel like when I'm hanging in the wind. I feel like I'm on the back of a boat and I'm just holding on, but my legs are in the air and I am flailing. And then something comes and I am back on solid ground. Both feet are on solid ground. You're walking, you're on your own 2 feet. So it might be small. Go with this and you'll be on a path again, but you got 2 more months to hang on, just 2 more. I would count down the damn days.
Thank
It
you.
will be no more than 60 days, literally, no more than 60 days. You're going to be okay.
Thank you.
Something also here about eating. I don't know why I feel like I'm leaning over a bowl, like, I don't know why this is coming in so vividly, but I feel like this is either warm porridge, or I feel like I'm eating like oatmeal, something warm. I don't know why they're showing me this. I don't know if you're having um, issues with groceries or not having enough food or something like that. But I want you to
Yeah.
know these needs are going to be met. These needs
They're
are going to
saying
be
I'm
met.
not eating. Yeah, they're saying I'm
Okay.
not eating enough. Yeah.
You're not eating enough. You you will. You're going to have everything you need. But again, I think it comes in very small, very slowly, and then before you know it, you're like, okay, I'm going to take it easy, but I'm back on my feet, and that's what you want. So just
Yeah.
be patient with yourself, be patient with the universe, grateful that every morning you get to try it, go for it again, and you know that all of it's temporary. If the pendulum is up here, it eventually must get up here. And it is. It absolutely is. I can also tell that you've been going through this for quite some time.
Mm.
You got 2 more months. That's it. You're at the end of this. Just make it through. And it might be harder for you in these next 2 months than before, but you're coming to the end of it. I guarantee you that.
Thank you.
You are so welcome. Thank you for allowing me to
Thank you.
read for you today.
Thank
It's a gift
you.
and a blessing. I look forward to talking to you again soon. All right. So it looks like we are 1 hour on the dot. It looks like we've come to the end of this live, you all. I'm so grateful for you talking to me in the comments today. I would love to know more about, the vibratory energies that you work with in your ancestral realm. For those who don't engage with your ancestors, maybe tomorrow we can talk about how you handle your spirituality. Like if you call on energy at all, what energy that is. I personally don't only use my ancestors. I also call on saints and patron saints. I use angels, of course, but I do something that I learned from Dolores Cannon. If you all don't know who Dolores Cannon is, she is the creator of quantum hypnosis. But I also call on energies and entities that started industries or created particular thought processes, or who are fathers or mothers of thought, philosophy, things like that. So I call on energies who I feel are like subject matter experts, right? So if I am dealing with something like, um, like deep philosophical feelings, I might call on the energy of Socrates or Plato, or, something like that. I often call on energies of people who are alive as well. High vibratory energies, people who are deep into the thing that they know. So yeah, I dip into energies that I feel like know the answers and can help me through things, and who can show me the way. And oftentimes when I do that, then I am led to something like a YouTube video will pop up in my reality, or I'll be out doing some sort of co-working or having lunch or talking to someone, and a book will slide across the table to me, or I'll see somebody reading something that catches me off. But yeah, I tap into all types of energy. And quite personally for me, I began interacting with entities at about the age of 3. They would come and talk to me. But I do clearly remember that once my grandmother passed away, my maternal grandmother passed away, she came to me. She was the first ancestor that ever presented to me in my adult life. And she came to me after she passed away, and she told me I was too fat. I was in a shower one morning and she told me I was too fat. She literally came into the shower and told me I needed to lose weight. And it hurt my feelings. It made me feel very deep and emotional. And I remember my mother heard me crying in the bathroom, and she came in and she's like, "What's wrong with you?" And I told her, and she looked at me like I was weird. But I remember when I told my dad, he was more like, "Yeah, tell me more." Like he wanted to know more about it, where my mother was kind of weirded out about it. But I realized that I've always been kind of a conduit for energies to communicate. So I utilize them quite often. Quite often, especially if they feel like they can get messages out through me. I definitely know that I can get messages from them that I need, not just when I'm working for other people, but I can get things out for myself. The only problem is I gotta be obedient and listen to what they say. Okay. But anyway, enough of that about that for today. I don't think anybody answered the question correctly. So if we don't get an answer by tomorrow, I will definitely give you all the answer to the question that has not been answered now for 2 days. I think it's been 2 days. Okay. And we'll move on to the next question. As you know, I will be here tomorrow, same time. If you did not get in to get your question answered, I'm so sorry. Get here early. Get here on time. Get here early so that you can be one of the first people in the room to guarantee to get your question answered. I'm so grateful for all of you. You could be anywhere in the world, but you chose to be here with me. Oh, I also want to tell y'all real quick. If you play back the videos now, they're broken down into chapters. So you should be able to go to previous videos, at least the last two videos that were done. You should be able to go back in and you can go directly to your reading instead of looking at the entire video. So every person who has a question answered, Every small conversation or story that comes up, there'll be a little chapter. You can just kind of scroll your mouse or your cursor over the timeline of the video and find what you're looking for directly, right? So everybody who had a reading today will have a chapter that you can go to directly to replay whatever happened here, in case you don't want to look at the whole thing. I get it. Okay. But anywho, like I end every live video, I want you all to know that whatever you're experiencing is happening for you. Absolutely nothing in this reality can happen to you unless you allow it. I am Auntie Thick. This is Auntie's advice. And until we meet back here tomorrow, I want you to always remember every second of the moment of the day that I love you. Peace.